Hey, what's good YouTube? Salvador with another video. Here to talk to you guys about the format in general, the September 2012 format. We are approximately almost halfway through the format right now, and it has been an amazing format if you ask me. I think this is one of the best formats we've ever had. I love it for a lot of reasons. One reason, not one deck is the best deck yet. Keywords yet. Yeah. So far, every YCS has been a new experience. It's been a little bit different. I mean, the same decks have been topping, but there's always a different winner, it seems like. There hasn't been one time where the same deck has won like 6 times, like last format when Rabbit was trolling or wind-ups or something like that. Yeah. I'm here to talk to you guys what I predict is going to be around in the end of this format and what I think will be good and yeah. So, I'm going to start off with these things. The Mermills. Everyone is talking about them, saying they're like the best deck, tier 0. What do I think on them? I think they are exactly right. There's no side decking, as I know of, against this deck. There's really nothing you can really do. You just gotta let the things go. I mean, you can run stuff to stop like things like synchroing and all that, but you really can't do much. Like, you can run Baylor or whatever. It's just really broken. You can run macro. I mean, that would really hurt this deck. But, I mean, I just think this deck is gonna be really good. Tier 1 for sure. Yeah, tier 1 for sure. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just gonna be really good. I predict this YCS coming up. There's gonna be at least 2 of these in the top, the top 16. Maybe it might even win. I don't know, because nobody's really gonna be prepared for it. Yeah. It won my locals last week. It put everyone off guard. Yeah. So, that's my opinion on that deck. I think it's going to be around, it's going to be strong, it's going to be a really good deck, so you guys, if you're going to want to build that deck, pick this stuff up now before it goes up. My prediction on this is that this deck becomes really good. Heroes are going to come back, because you can go Super Poly 0 really, really easy. And just the whole Miracle Fusion stuff is really good. I predict, though, if this deck gets really good, Heroes will come back and be stronger than they are now. So yeah, Heroes if Atlanteans get good, Heroes will come back for sure. I predict we'll still be seeing a lot of good agent players. Agents are still strong and good. The whole Venus Shine Ball combo with all the other boss monsters is just way too good. Yeah. I predict wind-ups will still be around the whole format. Wind-ups are just way too good. And people have been kind of putting these under the radar the past, like, I don't know, a couple months. I mean, because there's so many other decks out there. Everyone's trying the new stuff, not worrying about these guys that much. Just kind of put these on the side. So if you're going to build wind-ups, this would be a good time to do it. And they are an amazing deck. I run them just about every time I can, because it's my best deck. I predict there's still going to be some gadgets around. Gadgets are just good. Speaking about machines, though, this deck, I don't know. This deck is kind of going to be iffy, but I'm putting it up there. Machina, you know, the Machina, your Gaia, whatever, or even just Machina, that. But, I mean, it's so much better with the Karakuris, but, I mean, it's going to be iffy. It's a lot slower than the Mermills. I'm kind of thinking Mermills are going to take this deck out, but I'm not for sure. Because we tried them last week, and they're just not as good as they used to be. I don't know. It's prediction. It's a good deck, though, overall. It's just really easy to side against. Just like anything, though. And then, Rabbit, I'm predicting is still going to be good and strong. Especially if, the one deck comes out. Actually, no, I think the one deck would actually put this deck more under the radar, but, I mean, everyone's going to be running Macro Rabbit then, and Macro does hurt that deck, so, yeah, I predict Rabbit will probably still be good and strong. And then, of course, you're going to see Samurais once in a while. Samurais everyone likes them because they're cheap and easy to get. now. And I mean, they are, yeah, they're tier 1.5, tier 2 material, if you're into that. And then Dark Worlds, once again another structure deck. Something about this too, like I was just noticing, we have one structure deck, two structure decks, three structure decks. Where is it? Four structure decks. Where's the other one? I have the Dark World structure deck. Basically, if you get my point, though, a lot of them are a lot of the good decks are structure decks that just people made and became good. And I think Konami kind of did that on purpose with their whole, like, make decks good. Oh, 7. I think these are dead. I think these are gonna go bye-bye. But yeah, this was a good deck. One time it was really, it almost won the Nationals, so yeah. But I think this deck's kind of dead. People still run it, but it's nowhere as good as it was before. And just because red and D, I think, and the whole getting all your cards to the grave, that kind of killed it. It could come back though. It still has a lot of potential. And then Rockstun. Rockstun, I predict, is still going to be around. Like, every deck's still going to be around, it's just not going to be good. I've seen people try Rockstun out, it's nothing major. So, for the end of the year, or until March, I'm predicting Mermills are going to be really hot, popular. Maybe some new decks that come out too in the next set, or some other support, but I don't think they'll be anywhere near Mermills. And I predict Heroes will come back if Mermills come back, because it's just going to be so easy to super poly their Mermill for Absolute Zero and get combos. I kind of think, yeah, I just don't know about anything else. It's going to be predictable, but it's all going to depend on this deck too. Like, if this deck gets good, the whole format will probably take a turn and change. So yeah, be watching out for that, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed this. And if you liked it, like it up, and rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out, YouTube.